Welcome to Houston Sports Talk with your host, Robert Land.
Thanks for checking into the best Houston sports podcast, part of the National Bleav Network. No guests for this one, but man, I had to celebrate the best Rockets win since maybe the 2018 playoffs. I mean, going to Golden State and controlling most of the game against this Warriors team, unreal. I'll get to the most valuable Rockets in a second, but let me start with the game changer early. Draymond Green picking up that dumb flagrant one was huge. It meant a much less aggressive Draymond the rest of the game, and it was noticeable. Can't believe he thought he had to send a message to Jalen. That's the last guy you got to worry about if you're the Warriors. But thank you, Draymond. The second big storyline early, and it continued throughout, was the hot shooting of Fred VanVleet. The haters can hate, but VanVleet has turned it up to a whole other level. 7 of 13 from the field, 6 of 9 from three, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. How about Fred getting 9 free throws? Massive game changer. The last 3 games for Fred, 25, 26, and 29 points. After a terrible start to this series, he's the X factor. Definitely one of the MVPs from this game, but is he the MVP? Oh, well, not so fast, because we got to talk about the shocker of the entire season for the Rockets. Who could have seen this happen? Nobody is more important to winning than Steven Adams. You guys have heard me begging for more Steven Adams minutes, pleading with Udoka. Thank goodness he finally wised up. As usual, the box score only tells a small part of the story, or at least most of the box score. And we're going to get to the rest of that in a second. But 17 points, a lot of that from the hack and Adams in the fourth quarter. Thank goodness Udoka, not a coward this time. This time he leaves Adams in the game to shoot the free throws, unlike what we saw in game 4, not even giving Adams a chance. Now, going back to the minutes, Steven got 31 minutes, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 huge blocks. His rim defense improves almost game to game as the season has gone along. Here's the numbers that are nuts. The Rockets were a plus 17 with Adams on the floor. They're now plus 53 in the series with Adams, minus 39 without him. In the press conference after the game, Adams looked at the stats, noticed he had 3 offensive rebounds, and said, that sucks. I mean, how can you not love this guy? I mean, he's ticked off that he only got 3 offensive rebounds. Everything else was just a masterpiece. He's the MVP of the game and the series for me, for the Rockets. Nobody impacts winning more. And now the Rockets must sign this guy off season. His price is rising by the second. I thought maybe $12-15 million, but perhaps the price is shooting up to 20 or 25. He's more important than any move they make in the offseason, barring a superstar trade. You got to bring back Steven Adams. What a difference this dude makes. He makes Sengun better. He makes everybody better. I mean, what superstar can make an impact quite like him? I mean, maybe there's a couple out there, but not many. Also, give Udoka credit for this. The way he's got the Rockets to play this zone defense with Adams, and how quickly in the last couple of months they've made this zone so tight. I mean, you cannot do much against this group. I mean, the shooting, they stop it from the outside. Incredible coaching. The zone works against a team that spaces and shoots like the Warriors. I mean, that's quite the feat. And here's another crazy Steven Adams stat to go along with everything else. 4 of 4 from the field in this game. He's the only player in recorded NBA history to go 100% from the field, attempt 15 or more free throws, block 3 shots, and have 0 turnovers. He was also hugging Warriors players who might have thought about getting in a fight with the Rockets when he wasn't doing everything else. I mean, you know, he's de-escalating. He's escalating, you know, the team play. You gotta love him. When Adams missed 2 free throws in one trip to the free throw line, The guy who saved that possession was Sengun. And we got to talk about the third candidate for MVP in this one. We've talked about VanVleet, Steven Adams. Sengun off to his usual pretty slow start, but ended up with 21 points, 14 boards, 6 assists, 3 steals, and only 2 turnovers. Oh, and he also made 5 of 7 from the free throw line, which calls for a standing ovation. I mean, that's where we are with his free throw shooting, but that was big. He joins Jokic and Oscar Robertson as the only players in history, in NBA history, to average 20, 10, and 5 through 6 career playoff games. I mean, that's a pretty good group. Jokic and Oscar Robertson. Sengun also continued that sensational perimeter defense and superior footwork in space. I mean, who would have guessed that Sengun would turn into this just 2 years ago? But he's not just, an anti-liability or whatever you want to call it when he's playing defense out on the perimeter. He is doing the job and doing it incredibly well. I mean, Sengun, just can't say enough about what you've got from him overall from this series for his first playoff series of his career, at age 22, 23 in that area. So just great stuff from him. Before we roll on, I want to just do a quick reminder for you guys that are loving these NBA playoffs. You got a chance to score big, whether you're riding with your favorite team or cheering an underdog. Every 3-pointer and buzzer beater, it's a great opportunity to win at MyBookie. MyBookie, that's the place to go. Place your bets live as the action unfolds. And are you feeling confident? Lock in your winnings early with our quick cash out option. Never miss a chance to turn your basketball knowledge into real cash. And hey, are you new to MyBookie? Well, sign up today with the promo code MM50, our special promo code in the description, MM50, and instantly boost your first deposit. If you deposit $50, MyBookie tosses an extra $25. If you deposit $100, get a $50 bonus. More action, more excitement, more chances to win during basketball's intense playoff season. Man, I'm loving these playoffs. They've been unreal. Plus, when the games wrap up, keep the winning streak alive at MyBookie's casino with slots, blackjack, roulette, and more. The thrills never stop. MyBookie. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere, only with MyBookie. All right, a couple other storylines in this one. Dillon Brooks only played 19 minutes. Steven Adams playing the fourth meant no Dillon Brooks. He was the casualty of the Steven Adams minutes. And as I said early in the week on this show, less Dillon going forward is a good thing. It's a good thing. If he's hot from 3 and getting those shots, he's great. But the defense is massively overrated. We've talked about it. Rebounding counts for defense. Jabari does that. Dillon does not. Other guys in the lineup do it. Dillon doesn't. So, I had no issue with less Dillon in this one. And of course, you replace him with the Steven Adams rebounding. It's a night and day difference. Another storyline, Jabari Smith. Another great shooting night. 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. Outside of his issues when he dribbles, Jabari's offense has been fantastic throughout the series. 55% from the field, 47% from 3. 55 from the field, 47 from 3. And again, we need more Jabari. I keep preaching. We got Udoka to give us more Steven Adams. It's time for more Jabari. The Rockets were +8 with Jabari out there in his just 19 minutes that he played. More Jabari and less Jalen too. How about that? Not just minutes, but also shots. More Jabari shots. Can we get some? Can we try to set a screen for Jabari? Run some plays to get him open. How about that? Can we get him in the post maybe? When Draymond's busy with Sengun, Jabari can post up anybody else on the Warriors. Should be able to post up anybody else on the Warriors. So let's do that too. Last player we got to mention, Tari Eason. And yes, I'm purposely skipping Jalen because nothing's changed with him. It's the same stuff. Can't believe he got as much run as he did in this game. But believe it or not, it's probably because of Steph and the defense that he was providing there, the switching defense. So I'm assuming that's a big reason why we saw as much of Jalen as we did. I think we would see more Tari maybe in the fourth quarter. And we're going to get to that. Back to Tari. 8 points, 4 steals, 16 minutes. 4 steals in 16 minutes is nuts. Most of what he does, 95%, I absolutely love. Meet Tari Eason. However, that 5% is disgusting. And Udoka thought it's pretty disgusting. We're going to get to that. End of the third quarter, he commits the awful foul on Jimmy Butler shooting a three-pointer. He had the dumb foul on Butler at the end of a quarter early in the series. Tari's the master of fouling a three-point shooter by jumping in his space. We remember back to that Cavs game where he almost lost it for the Rockets, fouling Darius Garland at the end of the game on a three-pointer. And Udoka was pissed. Can't blame him. Tari stayed glued to the bench in the fourth quarter. I'm guessing he plays, if not for the dumb foul. His brain-dead moments are why he's trending towards a career bench player as much as we love Tari. Couple last thoughts. What station are you guys watching? I want you guys to get in the comments for other stuff, but also I want to hear, are you guys watching the local broadcast or the national one? I ask this because I can't stand the local broadcast. They don't show a lot of the major replays. We've got so much dead time in these playoff games. Every one of these fouls and every one of these out of bounds, you want to see if you got a second to see it. How can you not show every replay of a foul? I mean, you have all this time. I want to listen to my local broadcast team, but, the production forces me to go national. I want to support the local guys. Instead, they've got me on the national broadcast. Got to do better. And this is not just a postseason problem. It's a regular season issue, too. One last thing. Game 7 tomorrow night. Come on. This thing needs to be electric at Toyota Center. There's no excuse. It's a Sunday. There's no traffic. Get there early, Rockets fans. I want to see that crowd on their feet from tip-off. You guys can influence the outcome of this game, of this series, and this Rockets team deserves that energy. They deserve it. Frankly, they've outplayed Golden State in this series. If it wasn't for the free throws, this series would be over. The Rockets would have won it. Show this team love, not just for this series, but for what they've done this season. You got a chance to get to the second round. You got a chance to knock off the Golden State Warriors. Nobody believed in this Rockets team outside of Houston to be able to beat this Warriors team. They were a fake second seed. You guys heard it all. The fans, if you got friends that are fans, if you're not going, if you know somebody, tell them, hey, get on your feet. If they get on their feet, everybody's got to get on their feet. 5 people get on their feet, 10 people got to get on their feet, and so on and so on. So let's make some noise at the Toyota Center for this one. Anyway, thanks for indulging me for a few minutes on this solo attempt. I've got insiders breaking down a couple of the Texans draft picks Monday, and look for one of my favorite Rockets analysts on Monday night. We'll have tons more to talk about, I'm sure, after Game 7. Go Rockets. Let's take care of the Golden State Warriors. Let's do it.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.
Hey, don't forget to support us by subscribing and commenting on YouTube. You can always listen to us on Spotify, Apple, or your favorite podcast app. Tell your friends about us and share our show links on social media. Spread the word, everybody. Thanks for listening.